Good day, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So, today we're going to be discussing Black Clover Chapter 292 titled Knowing. Um, Two things before we start. First of all, spoiler warning. We'll be discussing certain things, and this chapter kind of flew by pretty fast, so it might be a quick review. Um, Number two, yesterday I made a video showing how to make like a Starbucks frap at home. So if you're interested in that, I'll link it at the end of the video. So feel free to do that, or just click on channel and you'll see it somewhere there. Uh, so yeah, let's dive into Black Clover now. So essentially, this chapter starts off with a flashback, and we get what is Magna kind of talking to Zora and asking him to show him or teach him about magic, or not exactly magic, but the trap magic that he uses. Um, of course, because he's weak and he doesn't want to drag down the Black Bulls, because everyone has been advancing, especially Locke. Um, so we just get Magna learning from Zora this whole chapter. Zora carries him to his secret base, which is a room filled with like pages and different things on the wall, and he teaches him and tells him that basically it takes time to make these magic traps, and uses your magic, and basically because he's weak now it uses less magic, so the traps would last longer. um I guess because if you're stronger the traps would vanish faster. um but essentially we get like a little montage after that of Magna learning and trying, and we then cut back to the main fight, and that is where we get a bit more explanation that Magna is, or over the 6 months, has been creating this new move that he did, this spell. It took him 6 months to save up the magic or cast this rune trap thing that he did. So it's a one-time use here. For this fight, if he has to use it again, I'll guess he'll need the next 6 months or maybe less at this point, but it will take him a long time to generate the sigil. Um, Same thing like how Zora usually goes to a place before, like for the Magic Knights competition that they had, where he went to the place beforehand and set up his traps the night before. So I guess he would have to prepare this. Magna would have to prepare this before a battle or a big battle. But we get back to the main fight now, and we see that Magna is basically going at it with Dante, and telling them that this chain basically connects our souls. It is our souls, and if you rip it out, you would go insane. I don't understand that, but that's maybe the side effect of trying to break it. Um, so yeah, and we see him kind of going blow for blow with Dante because now their magic is even. Like I said before, even the manga mentions it. The spell takes all the magic from both parties and adds it up to a total and divides it evenly. So it puts you on an even playing ground with whoever you're fighting. So it's good for weaker people versus stronger people. But we then get Dante fighting back now using his gravity magic and uses heavy in fighting. We saw that move before. And he's been using it on Magna. We see Magna is a bit bloodied. But he's like basically Magna is like he didn't say he could attack him as much as he wants. He's being arrogant. And of course we get the creepy smile. This page here, which is Dante smiling very creepily. This is a good flashback. Well, not a good flashback, a good callback to Hungry Joker, where all the smiles look creepy like this. It's pretty cool. Then we get Magna resisting Dante's attack as Dante uses Presence of the Demon King again. And Magna is like, we have the same amount of magic. I could hold out. I won't buckle under this. And he starts offloading again onto Dante. And we see he made a big hole in Dante's chest with his blows. But remember, Dante has two forms of magic. So Dante uses his muscle magic. Is it muscle magic? I believe it's called, or his other magic, basically, I think it's muscle, where he heals himself and tells Magna, basically, I could regenerate after all your blows. You can't regenerate. And we then cut to like the inner monologue of, Zora just saying, this is your time to shine, basically, Magna. So show him what a peasant could do, basically, what a weakling's supposed to be able to do. And we see Magna offload one big punch to Dante's face, and Dante's eyes goes white and he falls to the floor, and the chapter ends there. And of course, the next chapter is on the 23rd, so I don't believe we have any this week coming. But the chapter ends there. Now, few things. First of all, good chapter. I enjoyed the little flashback, and we finally see what Magna was doing for the 6 months time skip, because we didn't see it in the anime either. We just got hints. Um, at the end of the last episode, we got a hint for the in the forest, so we saw that here now we get a hint. We get more of what he did for that 6 months. Now, other question is we need to know what Zora learned in the 6 months. So I'm wondering if sadly Magna is actually going to win this fight, or he's going to lose and Zora is going to take over next. That's the big question. Um, but I'm interested to see just what Zora learned as well, if it's more trap magic or something completely different. So I'm looking out for that. Um, but all in all, this was a pretty quick chapter because again, it's mostly fighting and then a quick brief flashback explaining what Magna did for the 6 months. But all in all, good chapter. I'm hoping next chapter maybe we get the conclusion to this fight and maybe we could have Magna on top. That would be cool. Or if not, we have Sora maybe joining in. Or maybe they'll cut away. I'm not sure. But all in all, good chapter. Again, if you all want to see the cooking video, I'll leave it at the end right here. Also, if you do try it and it comes out good, feel free to send me a picture of your finished product on my IG or my Twitter, both linked in the description. And of course, if you like this video, feel free to subscribe, hit like, and leave a comment. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.